Welcome to Wow Elements. In this tutorial, we'll explore the Cursor Effects extension, which lets you add interactive cursor animations to your Elementor website without coding. Customize cursor styles, hover effects, and motion animations to create a more dynamic and engaging browsing experience. Let's get started and see how to use the Cursor Effects extension in Wow Elements. To get started, open your WordPress dashboard and navigate to the Wow Elements panel from the left sidebar. Open the Extensions tab and use the search bar to find the Cursor Effects extension. Once you locate it, enable the extension by turning on the toggle, then click Save Changes to activate it. Please note that Cursor Effects is a Wow Elements Pro feature, so you'll need an active Pro license to use it. Next, open the Elementor page, where you want to apply the Cursor Effects extension. For this demonstration, we're using a simple layout with an image widget. Select the image widget, go to the Advanced tab, and locate the Cursor Effects section. Inside the Cursor Effects section, you'll find the Show Cursor Effects toggle. Turn it on to activate the extension. Once enabled, you'll see two sub-tabs, Layout and Style. These options give you full control over how your cursor looks and behaves. Let's start with the Layout sub-tab. Here, you'll find the source option with 4 choices: Default, Text, Image, and Icons. You can select any source based on the type of cursor effect you want to create. For now, we'll select Default. Next, you can choose from 3 different cursor styles. Select the style that best fits your website's design. You can also adjust the cursor movement speed using the slider. Try different combinations of the source, style, and speed to create a cursor effect that feels natural and matches your design. Below these options, you'll find 2 toggle switches. The first allows you to enable or disable the default cursor, while the second lets you enable or disable the custom cursor effect on mobile devices. You can adjust these settings based on your website's requirements and responsive design. Now, let's move to the Style sub-tab. Here, you'll find 2 sections, Primary and Secondary. The primary section controls the main point in the center of the cursor, while the secondary section controls the circular border surrounding it. Under Primary, you can change the cursor point color and adjust its size using the slider. Under Secondary, you can choose the circle color and adjust its size as well. These settings allow you to fine-tune the appearance of the default cursor effect and make it better match your website's visual style. Next, let's return to the Layout sub-tab and change the source to text. You'll then see an option to enter a text label. Add your preferred text, and you'll see that the default cursor has been replaced with your custom text. Now, open the Style sub-tab to customize the text cursor. You can change the text color, select the background type, and choose a background color. You can also adjust the padding to control the spacing around the text. Next, choose a border type and customize the border width, border color, and border radius. Finally, use the typography options to customize the text's font, size, weight, and other text properties. Now, let's return to the Layout sub-tab and select Image as the source. Choose an image to use as your custom cursor, and the selected image will replace the standard cursor effect. Under the Style sub-tab, you can adjust the image size using the slider. You can also choose a border type and customize the border width, border color, and border radius to create a more polished appearance. Next, Return to the Layout subtab and select Icons as the source. Choose an icon and it will appear as your custom cursor. Then, open the Style subtab to customize its appearance. You can change the icon color and adjust its size using the available controls. With these options, you can create a custom cursor using a default style, text, image, or icon. This gives you the flexibility to design cursor effects that complement your website's branding and overall visual experience. Once you've finished customizing the effect, click the Publish button and preview your page on the front end. Keep in mind that the custom cursor effect is applied specifically to the selected image widget. When you move the cursor over other areas of the page, the custom cursor effect will not appear unless it has been enabled for those elements as well. And that's how you can use the Cursor Effects extension in WoW Elements to create interactive and visually engaging cursor effects with custom text, images, icons, and animations. Experiment with the available settings to create a cursor experience that perfectly matches your website's design. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching.